Hello, I'm here. I'm not late. You can't prove I wasn't. Hello there. Okay, so I got another video to listen to Castlevania lore. Thanks for the sub, Fel. Look, this absolute nerd. I'm gonna have to report you, Fel, for terrorism and bullying. Okay. Dude, this morning has been absolutely crazy. So I woke up and I ate breakfast and I watched an anime and I went to the store and bought food and then I came home. It was excellent. Except I also woke up with a cramp in one of my legs an hour before my alarm, and it was really painful. That's what I get for not having proper vitamins. And then I went to the store and there was like a crosswalk with, like, you know, a four-way with red lights, not red lights, with stop signs. And we were going up to it and there was this other car who didn't get there as quickly as I did. And I was like, well, I have the right of way to go, so I go to the stop sign and I stop and I'm waiting for him to stop so that I can go, and he just speeds on through. And I was like, well, if I had just assumed he was going to stop, he would have hit me. And I was like, good thing I practice defensive driving habits. And so I continue on the drive, and I go to a red light. And then, you know, it turns green, it's time for me to go. And I always wait a bit. I look both ways before I go for a red light. And then this dude just, like, runs it and just, like, speeds past the red light. I was like, oh my god, again? Yeah, just everyone always assume. I was like, damn, if I had just gone at the green, I would have got hit again. What the hell? 2 times in the same drive? It's like, yeah, so, it's all good. I was on alert from the last one, and nothing bad happened. Is he playing like a structure deck? This ancient gear deck sucks. He's gonna get absolutely destroyed by this Eldritch player. Thanks for the sub, Vector 12378. The premonition logs. I like watch my favorite spider playing live instead of watching the YouTube videos. You know, I was thinking today that you know, clip channels, clip videos are basically just advertisements. You guys are watching ads for a stream. And the fact that the clips are popular and perform better than some of my channels that have a ton of effort and put into them, like I think it's just, there's something funny about the clip videos performing so well compared to more structured content when clips are basically just ads. You guys are all watching ads, but they're not traditional ads. Like the ads that you watch on TV, they're very boring because they're trying to hit marketing terms. They're trying to sell you something. Whereas clips are more of just giving you a preview. It's kind of like most of the time you'll watch YouTube videos too of a product before you buy it. It's like, I want to see what this chair looks like before I buy it online without seeing it IRL. That's basically an ad video, but you watch it, you go seek it out because you want to see. That's what clips are. How about a gamma about spectating my duel? I gotta turn my rewards back on. I've had so many collabs recently that I have a lot of my rewards just turned off. Do I even have targets for this? Not really. Here we go. Most clips are highlights and stuff, which is one of the main points of watching. Yeah, they are highlights. They're showing you the highlights of a stream so that you'll go watch it. They're ads. They're trying to get you to do something, perform an action that you otherwise would not have. How do you have time to manage so many YouTube channels? It's a neat part about it. I don't. Why did I pick this deck? This deck doesn't even run hand traps. This is the deck I use when I want to go easy on my opponents. I should be playing this one. Right, manage rewards. Let's turn on I have a question. Turn on it's time to duel. Turn on that one. Turn on that one. Why did I turn that one off? And that one. And that one. Let me modify build a deck because you guys are keep redeeming this. I want to make it seem like you might be able to build a deck, but I don't want people to actually redeem it. My first? Okay. What does this do? If your opponent normal or special summons a monster, change all face down defensive monsters you control to face up attack position. During your end phase, change all monsters you control face down defense position. You can only use one junk sleep per turn. Okay, build a deck is back on. Become VIP is back on. I don't really want to turn Game of Thrones ASMR back on. His name is Giara Senin. He's a Naruto fan. My boy, the Mimicking Man-Eater Bug? Yeah. To be fair, I'm only here because of the DuelLogs. Exactly. That's the advertisements working on you. Baron has boobs boobling in the Janimation. Does she? Asuna, if you control no effect monsters. Wait, you can use this when you control no monsters? Whoa. Is this a floodgate deck? Wait, why'd I put this in defense position? I should normal summon the card in attack position, not defense position. Oops. Because I don't want to go into Master Monk. Change all monsters to defense position. Contribute the kaiju? Oh yeah, I guess I could do that, but I don't want to, because chances are he has cards that destroy my shit. If you want to be a floodgate deck, you just want to beat them over with incremental small amounts of damage. You don't want to commit to big resources. Hello Logs, how goes your day? Well, it's great. Even if it was not great, I wouldn't tell you. Lord of the Heavenly Prison. I realize I talk too much about stupid shit. I gotta cut that out. I gotta stop being a downer. I don't try to be a downer, it just kind of happens. You swore? Shut up. He avoided death 2 times. Not as much as we do. Defense to avoid storm? He can't even use storm. He has gravity bind anyway. I can just use Mimicking Man-Eater Bug. No, I have to use Morphing Jar number 2. Never mind. You're right, he does have gravity bind. A Morphing Jar mill deck? I wish. Ooh, Morphing Jar is pretty useful. Activate Lord of the Heavenly Prison. Is he gaining life points? Is he trying to out life point gain me? Why is this level 4? You should be of a higher level than that. I don't think I have anti-floodgates in this deck. Dimension Wall. I definitely don't want to give him too much with Morphing Jar. Thanks for the sub, Prince of Dwarves. It's a slow burn. I wonder if he even plays monsters in this deck. I have a question. Why is build a deck 75k? I was 1k away from it. The reason it's expensive is because I don't want people to redeem it. I don't like having to be interrupted to build a deck. However, it's not that bad. If it's occasionally. If it's like once every couple of streams, I think it's fine. But it was getting to the point where it was happening multiple times a stream, not just like every stream. It was happening every single stream and happening multiple times per stream. I was like, no, I'm not doing this. What the fuck, man? Stop. I don't want to do this every stream. You guys are crazy. Stop making me play things I don't want to play. Ooh, I just realized I can mill out my opponent. Can I mill them out before they burn me, though? With Poison of the Old Man? Maybe. Hello, Mr. Logs. Hello there. Super Risen Rizzo, too bad I missed out on it. I guess I should start saving for VIP then. Or you can just waste your points on the other smaller things. That's probably better. Lord of the Heavenly Prisons. I just want you to know I think you're doing great. Why, thank you. Just keep being you. But what if I'm boring? And you don't want me to keep being me. You want me to be someone who's not boring. Set upper. End turn. Oh my god. This can give me a meal out to this. Assuming I don't lose to the burn damage from Cauldron of the Old Man first. 1500. You could have hit them with the jar. I could have. I didn't think about that until now. My lateral thinking skills were not working. Oh, he's trying to get rid of cards in his hand so that he can use other cards. I bet he wasn't expecting a mill. Oh, he had Torrential Tribute. Shit, I wasn't expecting that. Activate Lord of the Heavenly Prison? Sure, whatever. Not like I can do anything else. Do I have any cards in my deck to allow me to attack? I do. I'm just not really using them. Nightmare Phoenix. Activate the Phoenix. Which one should I get rid of? Poison of the Old Man, so he has to restart. He has 18 cards. I guess that one. Because he's going to have other floodgates. Your opponent has drew a card. Another Junk Sleep. They have 6 cards in hand, 17 in deck. They stopped my mill. They have another Cauldron, but that's fine, because it's only on 1 so far. Why didn't you attack? Because I forgot. I guess I just assumed I was in main phase 2. He played the trap that turn? Oh, I couldn't attack anyway? Oh, cool. I forgot to even check. What is this guy playing? He's playing a Floodgate deck with Poison of the Old Man as a win condition. I can't really push for game now that I think about it. I can, however, attack and take more burn damage. Assuming they have a magic cylinder or another dimensional prison. Skill drain. Oh yeah, I guess that would have stopped the morphine jar mill too. This isn't a viewer duel? No, if this was a viewer duel, I would have got out already. I don't put up with you guys stalling me. Ooh, lightning storm. That would be useful if I could attack. 19 every turn. In 2 more turns I win, but he also wins in 2 more turns. Is it not Morbin time? He could also just gain life points. 900 damage. Who's gonna win first? Ash Blossom. If I summon Ash Blossom, is there a card I can bring out that can allow me to win under skill drain? Nope. Turns out I am playing anti-floodgate cards. It's just I can't use them. Oh no, I lost. You can gain more life points in Yugioh next turn. Can't believe I lost to Cauldron again. I didn't play that super well. I didn't think that was winnable, so I didn't try very hard. I didn't find out to the very end that that absolutely was winnable. So their win condition was just to Floodgate and have Cauldron of the Old Man. Okay. It's kind of like the whole point of my life point gain mill. Probably more effective. Don't you play the BLS Link 3 monster? It requires 3 monsters. And it's not, it wasn't strong enough. So I do play an anti-floodgate card. I just can't really use it very well. I think this is fine. Cauldron Burn is slowly becoming popular these days. It's a cheesy strategy that works in best of 1 formats. It's slow though. Dust is better. Swap 1 Lightning Dust for Feather Duster. The reasoning for Lightning Storm over Feather Duster is just better in more circumstances. Ashuna. Maxi? Well, fuck. Looks like I'm not doing any of my combos this turn. Oh, I hate Maxi so much. One of these days they'll ban the card. Maybe. Thanks for the sub, ROGGLA. I keep either playing against Floodgate decks or Sword Soul. This doesn't look like Sword Soul to me. You think I can rank up all the way to Diamond 1 today? In the next 2 hours? Just don't play Master Duel? That's a good idea too. Howdy logs and logettes. Hello there, Circalian. But you want them to have more cards? No. I want them to have 0 cards. Oh no, are they playing? Oh. Are they playing Crusadias? What? Crusadia Magus. Okay. Crusadia Pog. Yeah. Did they just search out Parallel Exceed? Back to Legacy of the Duelist. Ooh, that sounds fun. I should just play Legacy of the Duelist on stream. The problem is if I play anything but Master Duel, the average viewer thing tanks. Which is fine to an extent. But to what extent is it not fine? That's the great question. On a related note, I have another game show for tomorrow. Who wants to be a Millennium Heir over on YouTube? Make sure you be there or be squared. Ooh, okay. Man, I have a lot of work to do today. I have so much work to do today. And I just remembered... Wait, did they just go into Halki Fibrax? I thought they were playing Crusadias. Arborea. When are they banning Halki Fibrax? Or Auroradon. That's fine too. I still can't believe they printed Auroradon. You think heroes could be meta with an Omni Negate? Yeah. Unironically, yeah. The thing is, heroes already sometimes top without an Omni Negate. So if you give him something that's not garbage, you'll be good to go. I opened up my Twitter by accident. And then, don't you hate when Twitter like gives you world news stuff and you tell them a million times to stop because I don't care? It's like, no, I don't want to see this shit on my timeline. Stop telling me. They're like, we'll show you this less often. It's like, don't show it to me at all. Give me a fucking filter to stop showing me stupid shit. Oops, I said cuss words. Give me an effing filter to stop showing stupid stuff. There we go. That's what I meant to say. What if you change your mind? I won't. Okay. For some reason, I thought Morphing Jar would be able to flip him back before the damage step. What is this jar? It's a Mimicking Man-Eater Bug Deck. Dude, I hate this thing that modern tech is doing, where they bombard you with stuff that they think you want to see. Not even that you think you want to see. They just bombard you with their garbage, and they don't give you the option to tell them to stop. They give you the option to just, we'll show this less often. It's like, I don't ever want to make Edge my default browser. I don't want to see this less often. I don't ever want to see this again. Or on stupid Twitter, they don't let you curate what they show you. You're like, we'll show you this less often. It's like, I don't want to see this ever. What the hell do you mean less often? Screw you, Twitter. It's very common. Like, or over on my fucking whatchamacallit, Yahoo account, when I do that for emails sometimes. They have that same shit. Twitter doesn't let you mark sensitive topics for ads either. Nope, Twitter is just garbage. Changed my Twitter location to Japan so I can't read trending and news. That's a good idea. Jesus, I watched DZ's collab recently. It was great. You should do those more often. I should. Did I forget to activate Lord of the Heavenly Prison? No, I think I did. I'm just dumb. So did you see the new Hearthstone expansion? Lets you start with 40 health and 40 card deck. It's based on Revendreth murder mystery. Pretty hype. Nope. Dude, I just don't really like constructed Hearthstone very much. Which is ironic considering I have a Hearthstone channel. Virtual worlds. Oh. I feel the same with YouTube recommendation. It just scrolls one short too far in my feed. The thing with YouTube recommendations, sure, they'll recommend you a bunch of shit, but it is infinitely more easy to curate your YouTube experience than it is a lot of the other stuff I'm complaining about. Because you can just go into your history and remove that video from your watch list. And then they'll stop. You can tell YouTube, I don't want to see stuff like this, and they'll actually listen. Because YouTube's algorithm is really good. Like, it is so good at giving me videos to watch that I click on those recommended videos all the time. And if it gives me something I don't want to watch, I click the button. I don't want to see stuff like this. And they don't show it to me. It's great. It's like, whoa. YouTube has it figured out. I love YouTube. Is that Leia? I don't play Virtual World Asimov? No. It's other people who play Virtual Worlds. Remember, Virtual World was so good that they had to semi-limit Roshi. Recommend YouTube is how I found you? Exactly. Like, YouTube loves to recommend my videos. I was watching Miwa, watch her do her karaoke. And every time she click on a new song, I'd have, 2 or 3 of my videos recommended on the side. And that's probably because she watched one video. That's why I use the big yellow letters so they stand out amongst everyone else. I know the letters and font are a little amateurish looking, but they stand out from everybody who's trying to look professional. Sometimes there's methods to the madness. One mistake I'll see YouTubers make is that they'll try to look too professional. So they use the professional's fonts that everybody else uses. They use the same types of thumbnails that everyone else. And I don't like doing that. Because it just makes your videos stand in with the crowd when you want to stand out. And sometimes being a little bit unprofessional helps you stand out and is just better. I remember one time I saw a YouTuber complaining about thumbnails. They're like, dude, Yugioh YouTube video thumbnails are so basic. And he gave some examples, and one of them kind of looked like one of the ones I do. And it's like, well, it works. I understand that it doesn't look as professional as the very highly edited ones, but that's because I do it on purpose. Hello everybody, first time here. Interested in seeing Tenyis with Heavenly Prison? I don't even know if I play that many Tenyis in here. YouTube's algorithm is surprisingly solid. Yeah, it's so good. I love YouTube. Wish I could just live on YouTube and never have to use any other platforms. I want to invite Google into my home to run my life. Comic Sans with obnoxious colored drop shadow is the only way to go. Well, Comic Sans is a little going too far. You don't want to be that unprofessional. You literally mix Tenyis with everything? Untrue. Crystal Wing? Uh-oh. They went with the ultimate to Zulkin route. That means they can attack into my back row and negate an effect once per turn. And since it negates the activation, it procs during the damage step. Isn't that just to Google Home? I was just kidding about that. This is an unfortunate board for me. It would have been fine if they just went for Shen Shen or whatever. But they have to go for Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Why couldn't you have just gone into VFD like a normal person? Is that Man-Eater Bug? Yeah. Do you use smart home stuff? No. Every time I see Tenyis, I think of you. Then you must think of me a lot whenever you play against Sword Soul. Hello, something Yu-Gi-Oh related logs. Hello there. Why not kaiju it? Because I don't have a kaiju in my Shoosh can just pop my shit. No, he can't. He can't use Shoosh. He doesn't have the cards for it. Whoa. The cap. Thanks for the 10 gifted subs. The Nat 5555. The subs, yeah, that's a lot. That reminds me. I remember one time. Oh wait, he can't see which card I put down, right? I remember once when I was streaming on YouTube, someone gave me a red super chat. Red is like $100, and I was like, hey, thanks. And I went back to my game, and I got people who yelled at me in chat for not being more excited about it. And I think about that sometimes. Whenever there's a slightly bigger, a big donation, that always pops up into my head. It's like, you think they'll yell at me like they did that one time for not being excited enough? It's like, I am thankful for it. It's just like, I don't stream for donations, so you know, I'm not really expecting them, and when they come up, it's just like, oh, that's neat. I'm glad you wasted your money on me, you know? Channel point idea gasping. What do you think of censored Yu-Gi-Oh artworks? I love them. Some of the censored artwork looks better. The ungrateful logs. You just need an air horn when you act as your excitement.
Your wish has been granted.
That was the wrong one, but that's more appropriate than what I was thinking.
You have awakened the dragon, and so you will be granted one wish. What is your desire?
What is your desire? Do you wish to eat meat? Yes, I would like one meat dog, please. CEOs are about money, and I think the same about people who love previous games from the work. What? Konami creating censored artwork to profit off of lost art promos. Lamau, Satan Logs is grateful. Censored Mystic Tomato is better than uncensored Mystic Tomato. It is. So is Censored Barrel Dragon. Censored Barrel Dragon is way better than uncensored Barrel Dragon. Oh, I guess Final Sigma isn't out to it. I don't think I can win this. This deck is not sweaty enough for this format. You've been demoted to a lower rank. Shut up. We have to play token swap. This is the only way to win. TheDuelLogs talking about bad business practice in gamings. What about bad business practice in gaming? What do you guys? What in specific are you guys talking about? You can't be talking about censored art. The Harpy / Harpy Girl had uncensored arts for the first edition. What do you think about the Earth retrains? They're cool. Ooh, I can flip everything and then lose to a single lightning storm. Is it time to get sweaty? Yep, that's why I busted out the token deck. The sensor barrel dragon laser is just cool. It looks better than the first one. That's all I mean. Set one card, Assault Sentinel with their normal summon. Let's get rid of it. And then we both take 1600 damage. Talking about how gaming companies are doing repetitive work instead of being innovative, like the indie scene. I mean, the indie scene is also super repetitive. It's just, there's more indie games being released. See, the thing is, unless you've ever created something before, or like been really into creating stuff for a while, you come to a point where you have success, and then you can't replicate that success. And you want the same levels of success before, or you just want the same levels of success as everybody else. And so you think, man, what do I do to get success? And then you start looking at other people's projects and stuff. You're like, what do these other people do that's so successful? What can I do that they're doing? You know? And then that's how like the repetition starts. Like you want your stuff to be successful, rather than having an idea you want to get off the ground. You care more about the success than getting your ideas out there. But the thing is, I don't think that's an entirely wrong mindset to have, because you got bills to pay. You got like people to payrolls and stuff. You need a success in order to afford to keep doing what you do. And that's usually where like the repetitiveness comes in, is just that's just what you do. Wiretap? Yeah, wiretap's a crazy tech. Where's my extra deck? Why don't I have an extra deck? What the fuck? Did I forget to add an extra deck? 7 tools in this economy? 7 tools negate. So yeah, if someone does something that seems repetitive, it happens a lot. And it happens for a good reason, I believe. Because they're just trying to get paid. There's nothing wrong with that. It does lead to a dilution of the market, but it also leads to more content to be produced, more content to have. I wish Metroidvanias were more popular so they could delude me with a whole bunch of Metroidvania games so I could just watch lots of Metroidvania stuff. Like, if your market is one saturated that you like, shit, summon 2 cards. I need him to go down to 3 cards so I can steal his field with Switcheroo. Come on, go down to 3 cards, go into a synchro summon. But only, oh god damn it. How is he going from 2? This one summons a card, right? You've got to be kidding me. He went from 2 to 4, back down to 2. How does he not go into 3 cards the whole time? Who the hell even goes into this card? Bro, what the hell, man? I like JRPGs. A lot are just okay, but the good ones are often Yeah. I don't really see oversaturation in games, because games are also incredibly time consuming too. That's another big factor in it. Like, games themselves take so much time and effort to make that if you try something new and it doesn't succeed, then you're kind of screwed, you know? Like, what if you put all this time and effort into something and it just doesn't work out? What are you supposed to do? You're like, well, at least I tried something new. He goes, yes, and now you're poor. You idiot. There's so much, like, just risk involved. Of course you'd want to go for something safe. That's just logical. It's illogical to take risks. Usually people who take a risk like that is because they can afford to lose out on the risk if it doesn't pay off, or because they just have an idea that they really want to do at all costs. And a lot of times, it doesn't actually work out because you only hear about the successful stories. You have survivorship bias. You hear all these successful stories of these people who spent all their time and effort into a video game, and it became super popular, and it took off. It's like, why doesn't more people work like Toby Fox and Undertale? Why can't more people just be talented at everything and put out an excellent game that they worked on by themselves for like 5 years? He goes, well, they do. I saw this one story about this guy who spent 8 years working on his game, and then they showed it off, and I was like, oh my god, this looks really bad. It was like, it looked like it was created with Unity assets, and it didn't look very good. And he was so passionate about it. He had so many ideas for it, and I was like, yeah, this isn't gonna take off. It's like, the game idea sounds better in idea than it is in practice. And the gameplay was very unimpressive. It looked like one of those shovelware games you might see on Steam. But the dude spent 8 years working on it, and he wasn't done. And I was like, oh my god, you've wasted 8 years. I kind of felt bad. I should add Scapegoat to this and put in Shiraig. What other cards can I use tokens for? Like, I'm pretty sure 3 monsters with different names. That one doesn't really work. I guess Link Spider and Link Karibo. My big red heart. Thanks for the sub, Eternal Darkness. That's so depressing. I read this one article. I used to have it saved, but I don't know if I have it saved anymore. It was basically about people who streamed to 1 viewer or more or less to 0 viewers, basically, for like 5+ years. They interviewed people who streamed for 5 years or more who had no audience. And most of these people streamed every day. And I was like, oh my god. How? How do you do that for 5 years with no positive reinforcement back? That's crazy. That's too much. Scapegoat. Oh yeah, Mecha Phantom Beast goes into this, huh? Nibiru the Primal Being brings out token. So does Moye. Maybe they stream for themselves? No. Streaming is a social thing. You do it for other people to watch. Streaming just for yourself. Those are the lies we tell ourselves when we're not doing well. If you're streaming to yourself, there's no reason to turn on the stream. You just play video games. That's just called playing video games. If you stream, you want people to watch. That's like the whole point of it. Like, I know there can be some leeway in other things in certain, like, aspects of content creation, like creating videos for yourself because you just want to put it out there. But not streaming. You need people to watch. You can't do it by yourself. So doing it for 5 years without anyone watching, that's just kind of... It's like, whoa. The mental fortitude to do that, or the... I am hesitant to say it, but like the problems they might have in order to do that. Gores too. I'm not going to play Gores. Gores is garbage. You guys don't know anything. Pacifist Phantasm City. Oh, I should play Tenyies. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Kami-sama arigatou. Let's see here. There we go. Now this deck is perfect. Play Gores or else? No, you guys can go do stuff to yourselves. One-time passport? No, that's garbage. Anything that only summons one token is garbage. We need at least 2 for value. Did you ever beat Inscription? Nah. I don't got time to play video games. Make it through sheer perseverance? The thing is, if you're in the content scene and you're doing something over and over and you don't get a result, what you do is change what you do, not just keep doing it. I remember once, there was this guy I watched. Well, I didn't watch, I just was aware of him. And he made videos for 10 years. He accumulated 1,000 subscribers and got like 1 to 0 views on each of his videos he uploaded. Like, accumulating 1,000 subs over 10 years is kind of low, especially since he uploaded every day. He uploaded a new video every single day for 10 years, 1,000 subs, 0 to 1 view per video, which is basically a dead channel. And I was like, that is impressive. How is it possible to upload for that long? That consistently. And it just not to work out. Don't you think at that point you would try something new? Try something different? That's always what I think, because I have 19 channels, so obviously I try new things. And obviously I failed a whole bunch too. Like, I have literally just more failures than successes. Oh, should I play the Amazements too? Amazements are pretty good. What about Dimension Shifter? Dimension Shifter wins games on its own. For 10 years? 10 years? Just don't yell at me. Should I also play this card and this card? Maybe use YouTube to archive their videos? No? Like, most people who upload videos do so with the intention of succeeding. You don't upload with the idea of failing. They just kind of do. Pretty much everyone is like that. If you upload videos, you want them to do well. There's just an intrinsic thing of, you know, obviously you want the stuff you work on to do good. Why would you not want it to do good? That would be crazy to assume otherwise. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Some strong staples I can use instead. We can put these 2 in to pretend I care about floodgates. Well, I do kind of, but not that much. Flawless Perfection of the Tenyi. I don't care about this one very much either. It's not that good. So you were his one viewer? No, I didn't watch his videos. Like, I just knew his channel existed. Like, because back in the day, I used to look at new channels all the time. Just to, like, research. Because I'm constantly doing market research because I don't want to fall into the same trap of just never improving. So I used to constantly watch new channels just to see what they were doing so that I could pilfer ideas. And Underworld Goddess is pretty good. I don't know if I can really resolve with all these tokens. So I would constantly look for new channels to watch. That's how I found a lot of these people. What about Skill Drain? I kind of need my effects. I don't know if I can get away with not using my effects. Is that why you're a VTuber now? I'm not a VTuber. Shut up. Let's get rid of this. We don't really need 3 Adharas. Token swap. It's no longer a normal rare. This is just a token swap deck. Oh, maybe I should add Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon to the deck? Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. I don't know if I really want to. Like, I already have Berserker of the Tenyi in here. I'll probably never go into him, though. Or maybe I will. Shit, I don't know. I'll remove that and just put Berserker the Tenyi back in. Token swap. Let's go. Hi, mate. What's up? Is that how you found Miwa? Yeah. So instead of doing that for YouTubers, I do that for streamers now. Like, I took that energy that I used to spend looking for new YouTubers, like in the same fields that I do, and I put it into looking for streamers. That's how I found pretty much everyone that I send raids to. Because, like, I don't like to send raids to people unless I've watched them first. Sometimes I will. But most of the time, I don't. 99% of the time, I don't. We appreciate your support. Who? Who's we? Phantom Sky Blaster. Activate Phantom Sky Blaster. Special summon another token. Summon another monster. Ooh, yeah, I want to summon another monster. Hell yeah. Now we have 3 different named monsters on the field. One of them is level 7 or higher. And we also have a normal monster, so I can activate the effect of Flawless Perfection of the Tenyi if my opponent summons something and it can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects. Right? Your opponent cannot target it, and it can also not be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. He's basically immune. Wait, does that mean you watched me, Poggers? Yeah, I watched your thing on Saturday for a bit. I was super busy though on Saturday, like, oh my god, you have no idea. I was so busy last week. There was, what, 4 collabs? 2 of them required a huge amount of effort on my part to set up. It took like 12 hours to set up the D&D stream. And it took 5 hours to set up the questions for the game show. Why'd they change the artwork for the tokens? This looks better than whatever they had before, probably. This is cool. But I'm not a VTuber. I'm not. I don't know why you guys think I am. To be fair, some of the VTubers you promoted would still be at 5 or less people per stream without your promotions. Nah, they'd still do good. How about anti-spell fragrance? Oh, that's a good idea. I feel like people can just upload streams for the heck of streaming, not for anyone to see it, but just for them to do it as a hobby. I feel like people can also upload / stream. I feel like people can upload as a hobby, but not stream. You know, without anyone watching. Streaming is inherently something that you need other people to do. You can't do that by yourself. What is this deck? It's Token Swap. Have you played Ghost Trick Angel OTK deck? I haven't yet. Since I started playing Master Duel. I have before in the past, though. Gores is better than a third of these cards, but also isn't an NR. Gores also sucks. Have it off to the gym. See ya. 19 channels. Yes. Lots of failures. You need other people to make a career out of it. You don't need other people to stream. Yes, you do. I'd argue that you do need other people to stream. Because if you stream to yourself, you just play video games by yourself instead. That's infinitely more fun. Streaming is a social thing of interacting with chat or having people watch what you do. If nobody's watching, then there's no point. If you just want to upload videos to the world for nobody to watch them, that's fine. Because you don't need other people there in order to do it. Like, a stream without people watching is a miserable experience. Because you don't have anyone to talk to. And if you just talk to someone in, like, Discord the whole time or something like that, and just, like, you know, you don't have a chat, no, you could just do that without streaming. And in fact, that'd probably be preferable. However, counterpoint. You'll never get an audience if you never stream. That's why they do it. You keep doing it for that hope that someone will watch. So you will get people in chat. If a tree streams in a forest and no one's around to watch it, does it count as a stream? Nope. Everybody knows that. You're recording videos anyway and you don't mind people talking to people, why not stream it? If you're recording videos anyway and you don't mind talking to people, why not stream it? What? I think you guys are just like adding on to it, which is detracting from what I'm saying rather than, you know, going against what I'm saying. These aren't really things that are disproving what I said. They're just like, well, what about this niche case? It's like, okay, that's a different thing than what I was saying, but sure, I guess that's fine. Like, whatever. Stream is all about interaction between yourself and your chat. Yeah, exactly. What? Like, if you're recording videos and nobody watches, like, okay, that's different than what I'm talking about, though. YouTube algorithm is trash, pushes tubers I never watch. YouTube algorithm is great. I've grown channels in secret that I didn't tell anyone about to thousands of subs just because I know what I'm doing. And they're not related to anything I do previously. There's no top 10s, no video games involved. Pro tip when streaming, find people you have good chemistry with. You know, I don't actually like watching streams where there's people who are just talking to each other and not chat the whole time. Like collabs are fun if the collaborations that they're doing are like, you know, intrinsically involve other people. Like you need them there. Like, you know, the game show or D&D or certain like multiplayer games where it's just better if you're on a team. But even if they're like, if it's better on a team, I like it better if they like, you know, talk to chat still and ignore their teammates whenever they can. Okay, I didn't think this Union Hanger deck would go for Auroradon combos. This is kind of annoying. Just because it's taking a long time. Someday I'll hoard enough points to request some Dolce deck or Cyberblader, still undecided. Borreload Savage Dragon. He did it. Potiphar started making library useless. That's funny. That's good for me. Kind of. Actually, I used all my resources to get this card out. And I don't really have a backup plan. Harpy's Feather Duster isn't going to help me. Thoughts on putting Dimensional Bear into every deck to stop synchro plays from taking 3 weeks to finish their turns? They're going into Colossus. Target one of your banished monsters. Return it. Which one are they returning? Torque? When did that one get banished? And then they can go into Colossi. Why is Borreload and TG not banned yet? They are redunculous. True. First time I earned points, I requested a Tri-Mid deck. I fully expect for it to reject it as they were very unplayable outside of Duel Links. I like Tri-Mids though. Okay, since I was talking to chat so much, I wasn't really paying attention to my opponent. If I had saw them go into Auroradon combos, I would have quit out there. But now I'm at the point where I'm too committed to quit. No, my Tenyi! Dude had Fusion Destiny in his hand the whole time too? Wow. Warlord isn't that ridiculous. It requires resources to be broken. What should be banned are the cards that turbo it out too easy. Yeah, agreed. That's a lot of sweat. Dude, his deck plays so many garnets. And I didn't draw any of my hand traps. He grabbed it with Prosperity? Oh, that makes sense. His name is Loser. So many garnets. You could make an ocean with all the sweat this guy's pumping out. How did he not win? Oh, because he only deals half damage this turn. Ooh, Ashuna. Let's wipe that field. You're alive? Not for long. A Dark Ruler? The only card he has that can threaten me is that DPE. Everything else is fine. Wait, he keeps the tokens even when the card is gone? Never mind. Okay. I always just assumed those tokens, those counters would go away if the card did. I've never actually resolved destroying them before. We are not fine. Well, I was going to lose anyway. Let's see. I did have hand traps that could have helped alleviate that board state from not existing in the first place. But boy, did I not draw any of them. Yeah, the quick card just gave it an attack boost. You know, if you negate the effect of the card, the counters go away, and so does the attack boost. So I just kind of like correlated those two things to working together. I think this is fine. I just need to open better disruption. Dark Ruler no more? No. There's like a trap you might run into sometimes where if you lose to a certain board, it's very easy to try to like change your whole deck in order to counter what you just played against. But if you throw in Dark Ruler no mores, and then you don't like Dark Ruler no more is only good in certain kinds of decks. It's not that board breaking, and it's not even that good against most decks. Like you don't see a lot of combo decks in Master Duel like that, just because it takes forever. Usually people want to get wins quickly. They don't want to take forever for every single victory. Open shifter? Exactly. Is the rank resetting soon? Yeah, that's probably why there's a bunch of sweaty decks out. End phase. Whoa, he completely just stopped there. Get crunked. DR can't be used as disruption. What? Who's disrupting? Special summon one 10E monster from your deck. Can I OTK? I can get out another Vishuda? Can I OTK here? I don't think I can. If I convert these all into enough damage, it's still not enough to win. $3,000 off. If I go into Monk of the Tenyi, how come it doesn't just let me go into BLS? IRL Yu-Gi-Oh tourneys have combos that go over hours. IRL tournaments are different from online sims. Contribute the card. Special summon a Synchron monster from your deck. Synchro Carrier. Why is this card not live? It's the first time I've got a prompt to negate something. Well, I guess it's because they didn't use the effect. Well, I'm saving it for Junk Speeder anyway. I was scared. Oh yeah, the Asuna lock. I forgot about that. Junk Speeder. This is what I was waiting for. Hopefully I don't get chain blocked. Fuck, I got chain blocked. I got mega chain blocked. Oh my god. I got chain blocked so hard it didn't even give me a response. I feel like 96% of MD players will not know how to properly play the decks IRL. To the casual player, I feel like Junk Speeder is ridiculously strong, but the opinion shared by higher tiered folks. 96% of Master Duel players will not know how to properly play their deck IRL. I mean, if they don't practice it, sure. It's more like people who don't practice playing the real card game don't know how to play the real card game. Shocker. Who could have guessed? However, playing an online simulator can definitely help you to be better than someone who doesn't play any Yu-Gi-Oh at all and tries to enter a tournament. It's not really like a catch-all gotcha system like you might think. Chanbara. Ooh. Monster Reborn. What? Tuner. Machine. Tuner. I guess you can have it. Rule card demands you to know every card effect. Oh no, Vishuda has 2 effects. I'll never be able to remember that he can special summon himself or spin or bounce a card. It's too much to read. I don't know if I'll be able to remember that. Phantom Skyblaster summons tokens for the amount of monsters you control. That's too much to remember. Oh, he also has an effect to deal burn damage sometimes. I hope I remember that. This is so complicated. I don't think I'll be able to do this because I play Master Duel. I'm just too stupid because I play Master Duel, you know? What are you supposed to do with the monk with the Tenyi exactly? It gives you a non-effect monster to use your Tenyi effects in the graveyard. Real-time card game demands you know how every card works. Junk Speeders and negate magnet. He sure is. I think it's better to have infinite impermanence for that scenario. Because I just got chain blocked like crazy. Oh no, Chanbara just has these 2 juicy targets to attack. You just have to know what the cards do. How's it different from IRL? It's not really that different. There are some people who only play Dueling Book and will never touch an online sim because they think I need to practice for the real card game, and doing anything that's not practice for the real card game is actually just a waste of time. They don't have any negates on board, do they? Not yet. Activate Vishuda. Bounce. Activate enemy controller. Tribute 1 monster. Take control of one of your opponent's monsters. Chanbara. Oh, is this game? When did his attack points get so low? Broto. Oh no, this isn't game. He's gonna destroy his attack position monster. No wait, that doesn't destroy it, it just adds. did it. The deck actually worked once. I knew I could do it. I just had to believe in myself. And all my dreams will come true. I don't want to save that duel. Thanks for the gifted subs, Mike Yeezy, Anway, Mike Yeezy again, and then Ghost Knight. 2 arrival at Ignisters. Whoa. The real card game costs money. Money I don't have time to spend. Are you guys arguing about online sims? I'm not really paying attention to chat. Imagine playing that mirror match. Yeah, it's fun. I'm just here for the brain shut off content. Exactly. Brain shut off. I don't really have any plans for what I'm doing today. I'm doing something. Clock Dragon. Clock Wyvern. And then... ooh, I can go into BLS. I'm gonna do this instead. If they get 3 monsters, I can swap. Because they won't have prompts. I don't play together anymore, but I'm sure I could play Diamond 1 Eldritch deck correctly IRL. Probably. Playing IRL Yu-Gi-Oh is not that hard. You know, this is a children's card game, right? Most people all play the same cards. You know, there's all those really complicated rulings that you see in videos. But really, the combos are situations that almost never come up. Most of the time when you're playing the game, it's very straightforward. There's nothing interesting going on. Are they going to get 3 cards in the field so I can swap? Damn it. Are they going to do that thing again where they only have 2 cards? Well, if they destroy one of my cards, I can swap. Ooh, that's good. Destroy Vishuda. No, wait. This one sends Natis, right? Oh, no, it sent that one. That's fine. Playing IRL Yu-Gi-Oh is not that hard since someone doesn't play IRL Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, I did play it for a long time. Okay, now we can swap. Give me your cards. Give me that one. You take that one. I'll take this one. Activate Lord of the Heavenly Prison. Yeah. Let's see here. Harpy's Feather Duster. That's a good one. To pilfer from the deck. I played Yu-Gi-Oh for almost 10 years. I played it for 20 years. Get crunked. Why is grass at 3? I just got blown out by Adamancipator deck. Because they got everything they need in the graveyard in 1 turn. Because the Master Duel ban list is actually dumb. Not figuratively, just actually just dumb. Get those cards out of here. I'm not going to let you proc them off of my Cyber Dark Horn attacking, because it's mine now. How's the weather in Jupiter? Oh shit. I mean on the moon? Earth's moon? I give 9% people in this chat my account, and I doubt they would hit Diamond 1. Not pay to win, just pay to compete. Do we have a Yu-Gi-Oh elitist in chat? I didn't know those existed. Usually the community is so understanding that it's just a card game that's really not that difficult. Can I use BLS with Cyberdark? No, I think it has to be level 7 or higher, right? Yeah, 7 or higher. I could normal summon Vishuda. Or I could do this. Get rid of all those cards, and then I have damage on board, but it's not enough for anything special. Or even good. So let's go for it. 2100, and then we'll use these two to go into IP Masquerena. And then I can always just chain into a unicorn or a BLS. No, BLS requires 3, doesn't it? Oh. I don't have unicorn. I'm stupid. I don't have unicorn in this deck. Oh my god. I don't have unicorn. Yu-Gi-Oh! Hard? Okay. The day they make every card free, like Edo Pro, I'm gonna play. But they won't make any money that way. One of the great things about running a card game is it's very... card games are inherently pay to win because you have to pay in order to compete in the first place. You see, nowadays, pay to win has encompassed anything that requires you to pay money in order to not even gain an advantage, just play the game. Like, they've diluted the term pay to win to such an extent that everything is pay to win if you have to pay money at all for it. Or if money can exchange hands in order to potentially give you an advantage, even if it doesn't really give you one in game. Is this during the main phase only? It is. I don't really want to use it though. I guess maybe I should have. It would have given me an immune berserker of the Tenyi even if I can't go into unicorn. So like all card games are inherently pay to win because you have to pay to compete. You can't play card games for free. Master Duel, you can create a competitive deck without paying any money, but only once. And if you wish to play anything new, you have to save up your gems. You have to like plan around it to the point where you are spending time and effort in order to do that. And as if your time is meaningless to you, then sure, it's free. But generally, time is a valuable resource. And just because you don't spend money doesn't mean you're not losing money in the deal, because that's time that could be spent doing anything else with your life. Yes, time is money. I've had people argue that since their time, specifically, anecdotally, for them, is meaningless to them, that time itself, being money, is wrong. And it's like, well, I just don't have the brain cells to argue that, so okay, whatever. If you have that opinion, sure, whatever. Never spent the money in Master Duel. Seems like you get bored if you don't spend money in Master Duel, though. Because if you just play the same deck over and over, what's the point? That's so boring. One of the fun things is trying new things. Unless you have fun just playing, like, I don't know, Drytron all the time, every day, never playing anything else. If you can have fun doing that, I don't know how you do that. But I know there's people who only play a single deck, nothing else. And they don't even iterate on the deck, they just play that one deck over and over and over and over and over. Drytron Eel. Maybe the deck is fun. Maybe the deck has lots of combos to it that are different every time. Sometimes they don't, and they're just Drytrons and you do the same thing all the time. That's why I have 7 accounts. Yeah, having 7 accounts means you spent time to create those accounts. Time and money. Well, not time and money, you spent time. And time is a valuable resource, it's a commodity. Because that's time you spent grinding out those gems in order to make those decks you want to play. When instead you could have just handed over cash to save you a whole bunch of time. So what you've basically just said with that is, you know, my time is not as valuable as the amount of money it costs for 5,000 gems. I'm free to play and I only play synchros. Just because I don't have fun with that doesn't mean you can't. Like, for example, Leo only ever plays Virtual Worlds. But Virtual Worlds have so many different options because it's just a synchro toolbox. I can kind of understand that. The synchrons. Why does Twitch play ads in the middle of the stream? WTF is that? I have that enabled. See, what happens is usually whenever I stream, I'm most of the time either at the top of the stream, like of Master Duel, or like near the top. And because of that, having the pre-rolls disabled for new people is just better for attracting new people than whatchamacallit, just like inconveniencing the people who are watching for a bit with an ad is overall just a net positive than giving every new person a pre-roll. Like if someone raids and everybody has to watch a 30-second ad, that's not as good as just, you know, forcing people to watch ads periodically. That way you don't detract to the new people. It's a better experience for people who are brand new to the streams or are just clicking on it. Because Twitch's pre-roll ads are actually just garbage and terrible, and the website is dumb. So this is like the lesser of two evils. It's just the smarter business decision, because Twitch forces you between two terrible decisions because they don't let you just disable ads. Because, I mean, why would they? They make more money this way. I don't make more money this way. I would love to be able to turn off the ads because they're so insignificant. The ad revenue on streams is nothing compared to ad revenue from YouTube videos. It's just like such... It's almost funny just how worthless they are. Like, I make a majority of my earnings on YouTube through ad revenue, so I know how good they can be. So I can tell you for a fact that Twitch's ad revenue is absolute garbage. There's no reason to run it. That's why all the creators would be like, man, I'd love to be able to turn off ads. Whereas on YouTube, they're like, no, I need those ads. Like, don't use ad blocker. Watch watch them. But because the ad rates are just so bad on Twitch, for just a multitude of reasons. Add unicorn? Fuck, I knew I was supposed to do something. Why didn't you guys remind me? How does a deck have to be for you to do a deck list video? How good? It has to at least be usable. Add unicorn? You guys are too late. Why didn't you tell me to add unicorn? This is your fault. I hate to see ads as soon as I click on a stream. I don't even know if I want to watch it yet. Exactly. That's why the scheduled pre-rolls are enabled. Like, if you ever watch someone stream where you're just trying to click on them to check it out and you get an ad immediately, it's because they haven't enabled pre-rolls. They haven't enabled, you know, the system I have where it just plays an ad randomly. It's better to just have ads play periodically throughout your stream than it is to not. Because Twitch doesn't have the option to turn them off. I did when you were editing your deck? Wait, what? Well, I didn't see. You guys were talking about something stupid in chat, probably. So I missed it. Did you sing Wolzami's opening for today yet? I've never sung it on stream before. You know, I really don't like to associate my streams with whatchamacallit, with other content creators, if I could help it. Just because it's like, that's their brand and I have my own thing. I don't want my brand to be just associated with other people's images. I remember I was looking at the comments on Dziv's video for the collaboration, and one of the comments is like, in this video we have DuelLogs talk about VTubers for 3 minutes. And I was like, I never talk about that on stream. What the hell? Sure, I like VTubers. I'll mention them when chat does, but I don't really ever go into like huge things about it. I talk about pretty much everything else besides VTubers. Unless you guys bring it up. I need a link for that video. It's just one of his most recent videos. Destroy all attack position monsters your opponent controls. You kind of do sometimes, though. Only because you guys bring it up. But yeah, I do sometimes bring it up on my own, too. Sometimes. But I'm pretty sure it's really rare that I bring it up unprompted. Unless it's just to talk about it for like a second. You're literally talking about VTubers right now? I'm talking about the concept of talking about it. This is a meta conversation. My favorite VTubers is TheDuelLogs. Shut up. Familiar Possessed, huh? I'm surprised they wasted Lightning Storm on Rosenix. Hazukashi. I can't really do anything with this board. Oh, yeah, I can. The Tenyis, they let me do stuff with this board. Hell yeah, the Tenyis. And then I can go into the Monk of the Tenyi to bounce the card, and then what? Do nothing? How about I steal it instead? Target, no, that changes battle position. Steal it. Oh, come on. This token cannot be tributed? You've got to be kidding me. Why is this card in this deck if it can't be tributed? Fucking rose sticks. This was from one of your guys' deck lists. The synergy of this deck was obviously that was supposed to be tributable. The fact that it's not tributable means I need to remove it. Or maybe not. I don't know. I could probably work with it. I just assumed it could be tributed. Ryu beatdown. He's just gonna get it back. It's only for one turn. That's why I need to be able to use it. My favorite YouTuber is Captain Sparkles. They're just very genuine, cool people. Tim Tam, Captain Sparkles. I think I've heard of both of them. Token could be tributed for sure. I wish. And that's also why I should probably tell the editors to stop censoring with Pomu. I've been thinking about that for a while. We should also get rid of the Pomu counter from the bot. Pomu is such a good censor word. I think it was a funny joke, but I don't think it should be something that's just constantly done. It seems probably a little bit unprofessional and could be rude to Pomu. It's like, hey, I use your name as a censor for swear words. But it's your thing? Well, it's somebody else's brand, though. You need a different counter for swear words? No. Can I survive this turn if I save my enemy controller? Did you ask Pomu how she feels? No. Should I? Should replace Pomu with TheDuelLogs, the same syllable count? Sounds weird though. Because you're right, it is the same syllable count. Even though there's so many more letters in it. Oh yeah, thanks for the sub, J-Lon. J-Leon. J-Lion. WoW streams win. Oh yeah, I need to set up my new computer. I forgot about it. I stopped my WoW streams primarily because I couldn't stream it well with my computer. Ooh, the Wicked Avatar. This card can't be destroyed? What? Cannot be destroyed by card effects. I'm waiting for my opponent to activate their floating effects. You could replace Pomu with Shen Shen? No, I don't want to replace it with anything. What's the Wicked Avatar doing there? I love the Wicked Avatar. He might work one of these days. You could stop swearing then? I don't know if I physically can. I've tried to stop, but I just don't have a filter for that. End phase scapegoat, let's go. Wait, this is my turn, right? Oh, I was just waiting for my opponent to use their cards. To choose out their 2 floating targets. Isn't YouTube allowed to have some curse words and still agree in the monetization? Sure, but I'd rather have none. So instead of going to sus, I think it's going to get plasma with the Cupid. What? People who don't swear are weird. I think people who substitute swear words with, you know, fake words are weird. But I don't think people who don't swear are weird. You know, like people who substitute, like, you know, a heck or frick. Or, you know, shiznit, where they just make up stuff instead of saying the cuss word. Like that's a little weird. That's awkward. Just say the word if you're trying to say it. Don't say like pretend words. It just comes off as a little bit immature. Yeah, French toast sticks. But if they just say something like dang it, like that's a normal word and an appropriate amount of exasperation that you can accomplish with that. Oh yeah, let me do this. If I have a token on the field, then flawless perfection of the Tenyi will allow me to resolve. A certain Yugi tuber does it all the time. It's annoying. Who does? Wait, does what? They use fake cuss words? That is whack. Harpy's Feather Duster? Oh, come on. Why you gotta do this to me, Biggie Smalls? Oh, I did the wrong button. I meant to steal his card, not change one of them to defense position. There's so many Yugi tubers like that I don't even know. There's only like 10 big ones. There's a lot and a lot of smaller ones for sure, but that's like the same of any community. As long as you just know all of the big ones, you're probably fine, and then you can just naturally discover all of the smaller ones over time. One VTuber I watch uses Pomu over cuss words. It's cringe. Who does that? Are you trying to say me? Latios, my dude. What's with your comments today? Why does it say new? Only today you dislike my comments? You have a comment that says, you have a couple of suspicious comments today. Damn it, summon 5 times so I can use Nibiru. Where's all these combo decks for my Nibirus? Add Hara. If you control no effect monsters, special summon this card from your hand. Among Us. Vishuda. I can use Vishuda to bounce. That's true. Do I have Ashuna in the graveyard? No, I don't. Wait, I can... Oh, I can special summon Nine-Tailed Fox. I can also go into Relinquish an Anima in order to steal one of these 2 cards, since they're both in those zones. A non-link monster. Yeah, I'll do that. The Among Us logs. Steal this one. Then activate Vishuda. Banish itself in order to get rid of this one back to the deck. Then activate Adhara to add Vishuda back to my hand. Wait, I have Ashuna? I can special summon another card from the deck. I might be able to win this turn. Okay. And then, wait, if I use this, then I can't special summon anything else. But if I bring out Nine-Tailed Fox, then... Ah, damn it. I can't do both. If I do this, I can bring out a Vishuda from the deck. And that will give me 3 cards in the field, but I can't do anything with that. I think I'm better off just doing this. Because I'd also need to get rid of the token if I wanted to normal summon it. Summon the Wicked Avatar? I can't. I'm using his effect to tribute the token. If I want to tribute summon it normally... No, wait. I could have just normal summoned it. Which would only have removed 1 monster from the field. The Anima. Then I saw the token, which I could then use as Shuna to bring out another card. I followed because the stream is free lols? Heck yeah. Plasma can tribute tokens? You just can't tribute them for a tribute summon, but you can tribute them for anything else. Oh my god, why does it take forever to search for something? Unpossessed. Okie dokie. It's finally my turn. I can do stuff during my turn. Excellent. Alchemy wasn't destroyed. While you control continuous spell trap, this card can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. Oh, I didn't even read this card. I thought this was something else. It kind of looked like a Go-Go-Go card, so I was like, is that... Why are they playing the Go-Go-Go cards? The Gagagas. Nope, it's this one. While you control continuous spell trap, this card can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. You can send a face-up spell trap, you control the graveyard, draw 1 card. You can only use this effect once per turn. The Magical Broker. Oh. Why are they playing this card? This is why I play my new decks in solo mode before using them against people, so I actually know what my cards do. Yeah, but it's more fun to play against people. Asuna the Earth Charmer. Possessed Partnership. Destroy 1 face-up card in the field, then you can banish this card from your graveyard. Damn it, stop bringing this card back. I can special summon 2 tokens to maybe stall out this turn. Question, are you the DuelLogs from the DuelLogs DuelLogs? Yes, of course. Secret Village. Oh, that's good tech. Shutting all spell cards effects is really goodly. Dang it. I gotta remove Nibiru. My opponents are never summoning more than 5 times. A floodgate in this economy? Did I forget to add Unicorn to the deck again? How come you guys keep forgetting to remind me to add Unicorn to the deck? Unicorn. There we go. Let's throw in 2 of these. Let's remove Nib. And this. And Rosenix. Okay, and it's 1. I gotta go. I'm over my allotted amount of time of wasting time in the morning. I'll see you guys later on tonight. Yes, good night, beautiful people. Well, it's morning for me. You never seen about the mini model? What about it? Did you guys say something about it?